the original followers of Yahushua the Messiah, Christians? We're about to find out. This is what's known as the Constantine Creed. It was an oath or a creed that you had to take in order to become what is called a Christian in 325 CE. This is shocking when I first read this. He renounced all customs, rites, legalisms, unleavened bread, sacrifices of lambs of the Hebrews, and all the other feasts of the Hebrews. Sacrifices, prayers, aspirations, purifications, sanctifications, propositions, fasts, new moons, Sabbaths, superstitions, hymns, chants, observances, synagogues, absolutely everything Yahudi or Jewish. Every law, every rite, every custom, right, they are told to deny, right? This is an oath that they have to take. They have to deny all the original faith. Look what it says here. Furthermore, any follower of the Jewish Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach. Furthermore, any follower of the Jewish Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, who wish to join this holy community is compelled to adopt a different set of rules and customs. Wow, so to become a Christian, they literally had to renounce Yahushua, the Jewish Messiah. Or in other words, Yahudim Messiah. That's the true Hebrew word for Jew. And look what it says here. They accept all customs, rites, legalisms, feasts of the Romans, sacrifices, prayers, purifications with water, sanctifications, propitiations, feasts, and the new Sabbath, which is, in quote, So Die, day of the sun, Sunday. So there's proof right there that they changed the Sabbath. All new chants and observances, foods and drinks of the Romans, that would be pig. Look what it says, he absolutely accepts everything Roman, every new law, rite, and custom of Rome and the new Roman religion, which is Christianity. And look what it says, Christians must not Judaize by resting on the Sabbath. To be a Christian, you were literally not allowed to rest on the seventh day, the Sabbath day, but must work on that day, rather honoring the quote-unquote Lord's Day. Wow. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow. I'll see you guys in the next video. Shalom.
You know, this creator continues to demonstrate exactly how little he understands what was going on in the early Christian history. Now, he said if you want to know what the original Christians believed and what they were like and who were the original Christians, then he is skipping 300 years of those who followed what would become Christianity. He will go on in other videos to talk about how you can prove Christianity by the writings of people like Pliny and people like Tacitus, Josephus, those who wrote about what people believed as far as Christianity, what Christians believed. Josephus didn't necessarily write about what Christians believed, but he wrote that there were people who believed in this idea of Yeshua. The Pliny and Tacitus writing the same. So what he does is take this leap to that the first Christians were those who came in and around 325 325 CE at the Council of Nicaea, skipping the fact that in 318 at the Edict of Milan, Constantine made Christianity legal. So therefore, there must have been Christians within the Roman government, within the Roman Empire, prior to 325. The fact that Pliny and Tacitus are writing about these Christians and trying to figure out how to deal with them indicates that there were Christians or Christians prior to 325. But what he wants to hone in on is the fact that the Constantine Creed, which he does not understand, is a political attempt to separate those in Rome who were coming under this new Roman version of Christianity. Well, all of Christianity is actually Roman, but coming under this government-sponsored version of Christianity, had to take a creed that would separate themselves from the Jewish community. You see, if you understand Christian history and the development of Christianity, then you would recognize that Christianity came about because the Roman government, the Roman emperors, were trying to quell the Jewish revolts that were happening throughout the Roman Empire. And with it being in the Levant and in Alexandria, Egypt, so prominently, this was disturbing the peacefulness of the Roman Empire and the trade of the Roman Empire. So from Vespasian all the way up to Constantine, you had different measures of control put in place to try to quell down the Jewish revolts. So once Christianity became a Roman-sponsored religion in 325, and then became the religion of Rome in 381, the Roman government wanted to separate them from the Jewish teachings and the Jewish people. And so what they did was create the Constantine Creed and other creeds that reaffirmed it at Laodicea and other councils to create the separation and a distinct difference between Christians and Jewish. Because the Jewish people in that time frame were still looking for a militaristic Messiah who would overthrow the Roman government in the Levant. Whereas the Roman version of Christianity was that the kingdom of God was already here and that there was no need for a militaristic Messiah to come. It did not tell them that they could not follow Yeshua. As a matter of fact, it said explicitly that you are to follow the teachings of Yahshua and you are to recognize his resurrection. And yes, they did change the worship day to Sunday instead of Friday night to Saturday night because of all the separations that they wanted to have from Judaism. That is the whole purpose of it. That was not the earliest forms of Christianity. This creator is being disingenuous and is lying in order to facilitate his version of Christianity over the primary version of Christianity that most people follow, to which, if people actually studied the histories of Christianity, the political ramblings around Christianity, and all the contradictions of the Bible and the actions of those claiming to be Christian, you would walk away from this Christianity. But this type of renegotiating history and the text is a huge failure in Christianity and should open your eyes to more reasons why you have deconstructed and you should continue your deconstructing from Christianity. So y'all have a great day. And remember always, you have to free yourself to be yourself because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.